Here at the Mackinac Bridge, we're going to check out the fort, which is in that direction. Take the walk path. All right. Okay, walking the path. Go check the Mackinac Fort here. And you'll see they got a British flag up. It's like there was a picture or a description there for the flag. I'll see what the sign up here says. Get there shortly. Interesting. You are here. So I want us to go counterclockwise around the whole fort here. Alright, so we'll do that. Just a barn here. Looks like they got boats inside. Firewood. Okay. Wow. Crossroads of the fur trade. Interesting. Let's see what that one says right there. The path of travel to get up here to make your fur trading. Interesting. Look at this all the fur trading routes. Mackinac Bridge, Mackinac. That's smoke haze from the Canadian fire. Should be nice and clear. I thought she was fake for a minute there. Interesting. But to tell her we thought she was fake. Yeah. You know, you were sitting there, we thought you were just a non-lifeless person until we saw you move. Interesting. So what are you simulating here?
So this is what a Voyageur landing may have looked like in the 18th century.
Oh, okay.
So there were about 2,000 people here in the summer.
Uh-huh.
Only about 60 of those were related to the military. So the other 2,000 or so were all mostly voyageurs and other people associated with the fur trade.
All right.
So got a lot of merchants coming out here,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of French and British, and they're trying to make as money as they can off the fur trade. So they bring out all sorts of manufactured goods from Europe, maybe something like these blankets or the kettle there, anything that they think the local Anishinaabe people might want in exchange for their furs.
Oh, okay.
So those beaver and other types were highly valued back in Europe. So,
Gotcha. All right.
yeah, if the merchants knew what they were doing, they could make a lot of money.
So we see the British flag is flying. So this was a British fort before. What's about the situation of the British flag flying?
Right. So in 1715, the French established this fort. The French are all through this area, starting in the 17th century. However, in 1760, the French lose the French and Indian War, otherwise known as the 7 Years' War.
Okay, I've heard about that.
Yeah. So at that point, the British take over all of French Canada, which includes this fort and most of Michigan, while the French get to keep some of their sugar colonies down in the Caribbean.
Gotcha.
So that's the trade-off.
Not such a good deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, actually, those 1 or 2 sugar colonies were making a lot more money than all of French Canada was.
Interesting.
Yeah. Furs were profitable, but not as profitable as sugar.
Gotcha.
So, and the French colony of Saint-Domingue, today it's Haiti, that was the top sugar producing colony in the world.
Wow.
It was making so much money.
Sweet.
But yeah, so by 1761, the British flag is flying.
Gotcha.
In 1780, the entire fort is moved over to Mackinac Island because of the American Revolution. They feared that the Americans would come up here and attack. They never did, but they still moved to the fort over to the island where those nice high rocky cliffs were a lot more defensible than this sandy stretch of beach here.
Oh, okay.
But,
All right.
Sneak attack here.
yeah.
Yeah, interesting.
Scuba divers could come out and go.
Cool.
Well, I don't know about the scuba divers, but
Yeah,
Well,
awesome.
Thanks for hanging out here and telling
Yeah,
us all this.
definitely. All right, thanks.
yeah.
Yep. Hey, don't mind her. See ya.
Yep.
Yep. So, were you working on something here, or just stitching, or?
Yes, I'm working on what's going to be a laundry pillow. So paper is
Oh,
kind of
okay.
expensive, so it's a nice
Yeah.
way of keeping inventory. So one column's all things to wash, like socks and shirts.
Yeah.
Other column is numbers 1 to 12, so you can put a pin in the number you have of each garment.
That's cool. Yeah, but so I was sitting here, it's like you were like non-lifeless. I go, Steve, I go, it just moved. Because we thought we didn't know, like a statue sitting here, you know,
Yeah.
the mock-up setting, and move. I go, no, she's alive.
Yeah, we do have some mannequins inside the fort. Don't be afraid when the priest starts saying his prayers.
Gotcha. Yeah. So we're up at doing bye. The cannon. Woohoo! All right, it's outside the fort here. I'm going inside here shortly. Lake Michigan. Oh, Lake Michigan here. All right. All right. Entrance into the fort. Here we go. Mackinac Crossroads Great Lakes. Where we place that? Oh, 0 in 20 minutes.
Arms to survive what was happening to them and to protect their freedoms. And the tribes were preemptive, and they had the right and the belief that this is my native homeland, this is my indigenous homeland, and I'm going to fight for it. And for one summer in 1763, we were successful in fighting off the most powerful empire in the world.
At Michilimackinac, Ojibwa leaders Minwewe and Majikiwis heeded Pontiac's call. They gathered hundreds of men to attack the fort in June 1763. On the king's birthday, they gathered outside the fort to play a game of Bagadaway. At a pre-arranged signal, the players tossed the ball near the fort's open gate. The Ojibwa charged inside, capturing or killing British soldiers. Michilimackinac fell to the Ojibwa in a few minutes. Similar native attacks captured 7 other British forts around the Great Lakes. British troops
Interesting.
returned in 1764, and British officials altered their policy.
Interesting. More of their canoes. I'm gonna walk up in here and check this out inside. Fur trade. Treasures from the sand. Oh wow, downstairs. But check this out down here. See what's down here. Treasures from the sand. Every summer since 1959. Interesting. Historical archaeology. From dirt to display. Well, archaeologists and artifacts. Domestic, personal. Oh, found all that in the sand. Occupational. structural. The Lingerner's Fort, 1750 to 1730. At one time. The French settlement expands, 1730, 1744. Wow. From that to this. More expansion. Mackinac braces for war, 1744, 1761. British Fort, 1761, 1779. British troops take control of Mackinac from the French in 1761. The American Revolutionary Fort, 1779, 1781. With regard to fortifying the fort, I took the precaution to do everything that I could to be done. The whole fort is now lined with good, strong cedar piquets and a banquet thrown up so as to fire from good heights through loopholes. Expansion.
French residents constructed this well when they expanded the village in the 1730s. The well diggers, using hammers and picks, laboriously chiseled through 6 feet of solid limestone to reach the water table, which is more than 16 feet below ground level. Even though the fresh water of Lake Michigan is only a few yards away, the well provided the inhabitants with a reliable source of water within the protected walls of the fort. By 1760, the well was abandoned and filled in. The site remained undisturbed for more than
Cellar.
were in Michilimackinac buildings when the fort was abandoned in 1781. Nevertheless, archaeologists can discover what these structures looked like and how they were built because of physical evidence buried in the soil. Archaeological excavation exposed the remnants of rotted logs, which show where walls were located. A pile of stones and mortar indicates the location of a fireplace and chimney. The cellar appears as a large depression underneath the floor. Glass shards suggest the location of windows, and plaster fragments, floorboard scraps, and pieces of iron hardware provide construction details. This valuable information allows us to...
In here. I'm over here. Beds. Must be where the gardens. Okay. Military latrine. Let's go check this out. Military latrine. This is bit. Must be the. Here's the latrine. You pee in there. I don't think they took a dump. Military health and hygiene. The latrine. Wow, yeah, right there. He was using newspaper to wipe his butt. Oh boy. Where are the seats? Oh, they had separate spaces for enlisted soldiers and officers. Officers enjoyed the smaller rooms, providing more privacy, and their BB benches usually had individual seats. Enlisted privates, meanwhile, were usually larger communal spaces offering little privacy for the soldiers. Boy, how embarrassing. Interesting. Go back out so that's fine. This is all about
Blacksmith and priest.
Oh, priest house. Okay. I wonder if he's in here. Priest house. Smells like cedar wood in here. He's Brian. His bed. Here's all the priests that were here in the year. Back outside. Where does this go? Oh, you can walk the upper deck. I'll do that later. Gotta check out all the buildings, yeah. Oh, here's the church, the chapel. Ah, sweet. The bell up there. Go check out the chapel. Going to the chapel. Must be the choir. I'm not sure what that's all about. Interesting. Ah, the baptismal. Right here. Sacred baptism. The reconstructed church. There's a photo right there. Sweet. The chapel. Check this out. What do we got going on? Is this the farrier?
Not quite the farrier, but
Oh, okay.
blacksmithing regardless.
Uh-huh.
So farrier work is a extension of blacksmithing. It is a part of blacksmithing. Michilimackinac blacksmith might have done a little bit of farrier work, but generally speaking, there's probably not a whole lot of horses here. There's probably not a whole lot of horse shoeing going on here. So.
Gotcha.
Yeah, no, that's a very good question. Thank you.
Behind guns, axes, fishing spears, small-scale gardening and farming tools like hoes and shovels. Those are the most common things the smith is fixing. Tools
Okay.
for hunting and trapping beavers. Tools for the native people who are farming corn in southern Michigan, and guns right here at the fort.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
That's cool.
it's very fun.
All right. Thanks for the information.
Of course.
Yep.
Thanks for coming by.
Okay. What do we have in here? Check this out. Let's see what's in here.
Now, what that means, guard duty is a 24-hour occupation. So you're going to be assigned guard duty in the morning, and then you don't get up until the next morning. Routinely, you'll be moved from your guard post here to have, rations, maybe rest on the banquette. It's kind of like a sleeping, napping couch, kind of. You're not really supposed to be too comfortable. In case of emergencies, you have to be up and ready for action.
It doesn't look comfortable.
As you've noticed, in the corner, we have the black hole. So that's a punishment cell for disobedient soldiers. It's not solitary confinement, necessarily because, you're not, being kept down there for days and weeks without seeing the light of day. If you're not, assigned to any kind of work detail, you have an hour in the day to, come out and stretch your legs, clean out your necessary cup. You're being fed, minimum rations, but, it's really meant to be a minor punishment. The main punishment part is it's boring. You're supposed to just kind of sit there and think about what you've done. It's kind of like a more adult time of okay. It's 8 feet deep. It's about, 15 by 20 feet square. It's not a very small room. You can have 2 or 3 people in there and it's fine. But commonly, you're really only going to put one person down, one or two people, because like you don't want more than that, because then they can like talk to each other, like It is a punishment, but it's a very like non-invasive punishment meant for minor infractions, like nap. But like in the case, having it slightly tilted makes it easier for getting on and off.
Check out there. Yeah, people do that, Steve. Is walk around and look in here real quick. Okay. Second. Barrack soldiers. Barracks for the soldiers. Oh wow. Interesting. Hey, check this out. Soldier barracks. Winter time. Wow. It's probably locked. Yeah, it's locked. Rats. Looks like we're going to cut this short because we got to get going. Headed back to Grand Rapids. Stop in here and check out Fort Mackinac. So climb the, get up here on the upper deck and walk around the outside. A lot to see in here. That's right, that was a chapel, okay. Oh, where'd Steve go? Oh, a lot more buildings. Rats! Lots to see in here. Not gonna miss it. Okay. Up steps. That would shut it down. Shoot. So that looked like it was a place where you could buy stuff. Yeah, people over there doing archaeologists working. Oh yeah, chickens. Observation tower. Observation tower. Oh, there's another structure out there. Domestic animals at Mackinac. Okay, whatever. Okay. So this is all on Mackinac Island. They moved it over here. What they were saying. And the other stuff got burnt down on the island. No, it's in those huts. Back down. Oh, archaeologist, okay. Alright. A cannon. Cannonballs. It's closed off. Oh, there's the wadding compactors. Interesting. That's where we came in, so probably go down the steps as soon as we can. Look at that stuff down there, and then we'll head on out. I think I'm going to do that. Go look in those buildings over there. Alright, let's go see what's in here, and then we gotta scoot on up out the exit over there. See what's in here. Oh, it goes down. Let's go check it out. See what's down in here. Oh, it's more artifacts type of stuff. Artillery. Oh, look how Look how long those guns were. Holy crap. Good grief. More guns. Long. Gunsmithing. There's some more. Interesting. What's back? That goes, oh, up here. Okay. Wow. Check out the other building. Party magazine and firearms and the frontier. Metis, British, African, French Canadian, and Shabak. I don't know. Wow. That dude's scary looking. Alright, one more building. And we're going to get out of here. Oh my. A fur trader. What's here? French architecture at Mackinac. Okay. Fur trade craftsman. Oops. Traders storeroom. This one is, yeah. Fur trade craftsman. Interesting. More of that room here. All right. Fur trader's root cellar. Okay, well, we gotta get going, so see you later, Mackinac Island, or Mackinac Fort. Here we go. Indian tents. Indian tents. See, what was this building here? Kind of curious. Not sure. Oh, it's locked in there pretty good. Is it some type of storage building maybe? Oh, it's locked. Can't get in there. Oh, more. Oh, there's boats and stuff in there. Canoes. Interesting.
And they moved.
The British are coming. The British are coming. All right, that's it for Mackinac Island, the fort here. Until next time, see you later. This is the entrance and exit here. So, out of here. Bye.